Morning. It's morning of day 28. Just leaving Little Jimmy campground. Maybe you can see behind me there's a few tents. There ended up being probably a dozen tents here last night. Good collecting point after Mount Baden-Powell. Most people are up and moving. It's 6:30 in the morning. Few people sleep in, but the general habit for people is to get up with the sunrise and get moving. You can see there is still snow here. It said 35 in my tent this morning when I got up, but as I get moving, now it's saying 40. So I don't know, maybe my tent holds the night chill a little bit in the morning, but getting on trail should be a great day. There's a gray squirrel up the hill. It ran across the trail just in front of me. Was not very concerned about me, probably because it's seen hikers and knows that no matter how hungry I am not chasing it up that hill. It's just living its life. Real bathrooms, just a pit toilet, but there was even paper in there. So we have a little bit of a road walk. I didn't look to see how far, but what I learned is I thought we had already skipped ahead of the frog closure, but this is the frog closure reroute. This road is officially open at this point. We've seen one vehicle. We've been following the road up above for a while today. We talked to one person that drove up here. So the road is open, not all the way through, so there won't be any through traffic, just day hikers, visitors. So not a dangerous road walk, just walking on pavement is annoying compared to walking on trail. It's a little harder on your feet, actually. Never seen a snowplow driver dragging his blade on the road on a perfectly dry, sunny day, but I did today. He went past me one way, turned around, went past the other way with his blade down. Took me a minute to guess what he was doing. My first guess was that he had to practice. That didn't seem quite right. And then it occurred to me, there's not much shoulder here. There's a big rock wall dropping things. This side has stone and dirt. So he's clearing debris off the road so that the drivers that come flying through don't have a problem. Never seen that before, but I guess it makes sense now. Good morning, day 29. It's a beautiful morning. My thermometer said 45 when I looked at it after getting out of the tent, so it should be a wonderful day. I'm still wearing mid-layer and pants so I don't get too chilly, but makes for nice walking. So I realized this morning, not only yesterday did I miss the 400-mile marker, which was apparently so big you had to step back to take a picture of it. I don't know how I missed that, but yesterday was also the 4-week anniversary for me. So not an exact number, but on the order of 20% of my time complete. Not 20% of the trail, You always start a little bit slow, getting into shape and different terrain. Supposedly you go really fast through Oregon and Washington, so that'll be the catch-up point, because I'm 400 miles after 4 weeks. That's nowhere near a 5-month pace, but it all works out. So we are heading toward Acton, the town of Acton. May or may not go all the way into the town of Acton. It is a blue blaze, but apparently they have a fantastic restaurant. That's always a big draw when you've been on trail for a few days. But not today. Probably we would get into Acton Friday morning. Today is a Wednesday. So anyhow, just keep walking, see what the trail provides. It's kind of crazy when you're seeing views like this all day long, and it sort of becomes not monotonous, but like this is what you see. It's incredible. Cute little stream here. I'll grab a liter of water. It's cold. I'm sure it's nice and clean, but we'll treat it anyhow before drinking it. But this is a pleasure on trail to find someplace like this. I just met a day hiker, or maybe she was a trail runner. She was walking at the time, but she's heading south on the trail. I'm heading north. She says, just a heads up, not too far ahead, there's a great big snake sunning itself on the trail. She says, I tried to get it to move, but it wouldn't, so I went around. So she says, just keep your eyes open. So my eyes are wide open. She said it's not a rattlesnake, but I don't particularly want to have a confrontation with any kind of snake. Anyhow, so my eyes are wide open. I'm moving down the trail. All of a sudden, there's movement to my right. I just about jumped out of my pack. It was a lizard. I wasn't really tempted to stomp on it. I would have caught it anyhow, but I was not very pleased with that lizard, taking advantage of my heightened fears. We'll see. If I come upon a snake, I'll let you know. Hopefully, I don't have to talk to you about snake bite therapy. So everybody's been wondering today, as we look around, the air is really hazy in the distance. Can't figure out why. One thought was it looks like smog, but we aren't really near any big metro areas that would be producing smog. I thought, well, maybe we're getting close enough to the Mojave. If it's windy there, maybe there's a lot of dust being kicked up into the air. I don't know. The breeze is cool. Maybe it's just moisture in the air. I don't know. I don't know this climate, so I don't really have any good guesses. It's been a nice day for hiking, though. So these planes, there's 2 of these, plus what appears to be what is a smaller, appears to be a lead plane that flies in front of them. They've been buzzing around literally all day. They aren't dropping water, but my best guess is that they are firefighters practicing not running into the mountains. They get pretty low sometimes. Wow, look at this. It's evening here. I was just looking for a plant to water before I go to bed. I came up a little hill and this is what I see. This is so awesome.